Sir Hubert is the kind of knight who cannot fence and cannot fight. He doesn't know a lance by sight, nor left hand from the right.
If you're a man, show yourself and give fight. How dare you? I'll have you hanged.
Meanwhile, we'll have your purse. Search him, Derwent.
A lean horse goes with a lean purse.
Take me to Robin Hood.
How do we know where to find Robin Hood?
You're his man, aren't you?
Perhaps. Then again, perhaps not.
Nothing in his saddlebag.
I will search him. He must have a few crowns somewhere to pass for our time.
I have no money.
That's what they all say, but oft times they're mistaken. Well,
I said I have no money. I'll thank you to hand that back.
Huh? What have we here? Silver?
Give me back that box.
A redhead.
If I could get my hands on you, I'd kill you.
Ah, fleur-de-lis.
you leave a fair lady and wander in Sherwood Forest, where it's said there are wicked outlaws?
Because I'm losing her. That's why I'm here. Rowena and I agreed that I should seek out Robin Hood. He's our last hope.
Oh. Well, then you'd better come along with us. Though I don't know what Robin will say. Bring the rope and his sword, Derwent.
Aye, Little John.
She's the prettiest, most wonderful, beautiful. I love her more than life itself.
Sir Hubert, I understand that your Rowena is the loveliest flower in the land, but I don't yet gather what is happening to her.
Her father's forcing her to marry De Vere, the Earl of Northwick.
If she loves you, why does he insist that she marries De Vere?
Master Thomas believes a title is worth any sacrifice. The thought of Rowena marrying a lord has dazzled him into promising De Vere a large dowry.
Is the Earl of Northwick so penniless?
No, he hoards gold like a miser. Keeps it locked up in some vault in his castle.
Well, Sir Hubert, all you have to do is to acquire a peerage for a large sum of money. Then Rowena is yours.
That's a bad joke, Robin.
I'm sorry, but, well, after all, what can I do? Her father wants her to marry a lord, and he has the money to indulge his whim. He's hardly likely to listen to advice from an outlaw.
They've already left for Northwick Castle. We must storm the castle and rescue her.
Gently, Sir Hubert, gently. Now, look, I realize that you love Rowena more than life, but you can hardly expect me to risk the lives of my men because of that.
You would fail me in my hour of need.
Well, there are more important needs, Sir Hubert.
But this is important. Is there no chivalry left?
There's a prize at hand, and a rich one, it seems.
Robin, you must help me, or I'll do something desperate.
We have business to attend to, our own business. Now, look, you're welcome to stay here as long as you like, and we'll talk further when I return. Come on, man, let's go.
Which road, Master?
Well, the road to Northwick, of course you don't.
Which one be that?
What, can't you read?
No, Master.
Oh. Well, my sight is so short these days.
What's the matter now?
Ah. Can your sharp eyes read the names on the post?
One says to Northwick Castle and the other says to Sherwood Forest.
Ah, thank you, my dear. Which is which? It wouldn't do to get into Sherwood by mistake, would it?
Northwick Castle is to the right.
Oh, yes, I see it. Northwick Castle. Ah. Thank you, my dear. Well, come on. Now I've found the way for you.
Seem to be walking right into our hands. Be on your guard. It may be a trick. Welcome, good sir, to Sherwood Forest.
Sherwood?
You lost your way? Oh, well, never mind. Stay and have dinner with us. Now, let me introduce myself. My name's Robin Hood.
Thank you, Robin Hood. I shouldn't care to abuse your hospitality. You see, we've heard of your custom, that in return for dinner your guests pay half of everything that they have, and since we've only got a change of clothes with us, I fear you'll be sorely disappointed.
Robin Hood? Don't believe him. It isn't true.
My daughter's not quite herself. You mustn't pay any attention to what she says.
Are you by any chance Rowena?
Yes, I am. Why, then you must have seen Hubert. How is he? Where is he? Will you take me to him?
Don't listen to her.
I will, but we thought you'd have been at Northwick Castle by now.
So we should have been had we not taken the wrong road. By mistake.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, lying to me.
And what about you? Robin Hood, under the seat of this letter lies a treasure that was to have been my dowry. Take it and welcome. It was meant for Norman hands.
If you dare touch a single crown, I'll report it to the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Well, that's a risk we'll have to take. For your part, you'll get a very good dinner at your own expense.
I'll not touch the food of thieves and criminals.
You'll have to do something to improve your appetite and your manners. Little John.
Yes, Robin?
This fellow looks weary. From now on, Thomas will carry this end of the litter.
I carry the litter?
Now, then, you. Put this up. Now, get back there. Do you hear me? Between the shafts.
Won't you join me? Please do.
Now, then, you take hold. Now, lift up. On your way and keep moving.
This will show Father how it feels to be treated like a chattel.
Rowena, what makes you think that you couldn't fall in love with your father's choice? It's a simple matter for young girls, falling in love.
Oh, it is, Robin Hood, it is indeed.
Are you going to treat all men the way you treat your father?
Oh, no.
So you can be gentle.
Yes.
And sweet?
Yes. It depends on the man.
The man?
Yes. If he's masterful but wise.
Yes.
Bold but sympathetic.
Yes.
Handsome but lofty in spirit.
Yes.
My Hubert.
Hubert?
Yes. You've seen him. You know.
Oh, then it is love. Hubert? Oh, dear. Never has Cupid overcome such an obstacle.
Oh, but Hubert can overcome anything.
Robin, you're the very man I wanted to see. I can't make head or tail.
You're just in time. There's going to be a wedding.
Indeed.
You've never seen such love. This is Mistress Rowena, the bride-to-be.
The bride?
Of Sir Hubert.
I'm sorry. Mistress Rowena.
Now, where's the bridegroom?
He's the very man I wanted to tell you about. He's been behaving most strangely.
Where is he? I must see him.
Only a short while ago, he set off on his horse, or under it, declaring he was going to storm Northwick Castle, single-handed, mind you. Have you the key?
I haven't it.
I said, have you the key?
It's true, I haven't it. De Vere asked me to send it straight to the tower, for safety.
The tower? At Northwick?
No, in London. That's where De Vere sends all his strong boxes.
I've told him, and I must tell you, I can't risk the lives of my men over mere affairs of the heart.
But he may be in danger.
Robin, the strong box is locked. The key's been sent to the tower in London.
To the Tower of London, to Prince John?
Thomas says that's where De Vere sends all his strong boxes.
So he's not just a hoarding old miser after all.
You mean he's helping Prince John against King Richard? That's what he does with his money?
Yes. This simple affair of the heart seems to have become an affair of state. Rowena, we're going to help Sir Hubert after all.
Be prepared to defend yourselves. I'm coming to rescue my lady from your treacherous master.
To you, my lord, and to the new mistress of Northwick Castle. I hear she's very beautiful and wealthy.
And late. I confess I'm anxious to see her.
Take your hands off me! Let me go! Let me go! Take your hands off me, I tell you!
Let him go. Now, what is it you want of me?
Release Mistress Rowena at once, De Vere, or answer with your life.
So you're one of her suitors? A disappointed suitor?
I'm Sir Hubert, the man she loves.
You're a fool, Sir Hubert. A very rash one at that.
Defend yourself.
My lord, one of the servants of Master Thomas has come with news. Mistress Rowena and her father are being held by Robin Hood in Sherwood Forest.
But how did that happen?
It seems that Mistress Rowena herself got them to the trap, that she considers herself as being pledged to another man.
Rowena's free to marry me. Now she'll never come here.
Don't be too certain of that. Seneschal, get ready to write. Take him away and put him in the dungeon. See that this message gets to Mistress Rowena. Having made an unprovoked attack upon my person and property, Sir Hubert's life is forfeit under Norman law.
Sir Hubert will be executed tomorrow by hanging, unless, my dear Rowena, you come to my castle and fulfill your marriage contract, in which event it will be my pleasure to release Sir Hubert.
In a hurry for that dowry, isn't he?
There's only one thing for me to do. I must marry him and save dear Hubert.
Not so fast, Rowena. Let's try our plan first. Little John, prepare the litter. Make way for Mistress Rowena. Make way. Give us all the time you can. Delay the ceremony as long as possible. Psst, Robin.
Mistress Rowena, my lord awaits you in the great hall.
See that my grooms are fed, and please find quarters for my confessor.
As you wish, my lady.
The dowry?
See to it. This way, my lady.
Through the door over there.
The Mistress Rowena. My lady.
My lord.
Welcome to my castle. Your future home. I understand that you had quite an adventurous journey. And your father, did he not come with you?
Robin Hood holds him in Sherwood as hostage for the return of Sir Hubert.
I suppose you had no part in that.
My lord, since this is our first meeting, you cannot possibly pretend to love me.
Now that I've seen you, I need not pretend.
You're a man of the world. What advantage is it to marry a woman whose heart is pledged to another?
Oh, my dear. Do you really imagine yourself to be in love with that melancholy fellow in my dungeon?
With Sir Hubert? Yes, indeed I do.
Then I refuse to be discouraged. If you can believe yourself to be in love with him, then you can certainly learn to love me.
I shall never love anyone but Hubert.
I shall teach you otherwise. But you seem to forget. Sir Hubert will not be released until after our wedding. Seneschal, see my lady to her room and send the women to prepare for the wedding. Within the hour, my dear. My guests have already waited over long for this occasion. And I.
Good man. I've only just arrived, and no one seems to know where I can find the friar who is to marry the happy young couple today.
Gorging himself in there, that's where he is. He's more trouble than the old banquet. Greene in the face through overeating and complaining I don't feed him properly.
Hello, Friar.
They sent me.
Trying to fortify myself for the ceremony. Delicate stomach. Eat enough to keep a bird. Sent you? Who sent you?
He was worried about you, and he was quite right. A most unusual shade of green, your face.
Who said this?
One who takes a very great interest in the Count de Vere.
The court physician. But he told me to keep my strength up. Oh, don't try to hide it from me, man. Oh, so he's noticed.
Here, read this. You have much need of its counsel. I will take your place at the ceremony.
But I don't think you...
Not another word. I'm grieved to see you thus taken in.
This is the only way to Hubert's cell. The wedding signal. Rowena didn't manage to give us very much time.
Do we wade in or do we smoke them out?
There are times, little John, when you begin to show promise.
Thanks, Rob. What'd I say?
Follow me and you'll see.
Where is Friar Dennis?
He seemed indisposed, my lord.
Very well, then. Thank you for taking his place. You may proceed.
But where is the bride's father? Isn't he here?
He was unavoidably detained.
Oh, was he? Then who gives her away?
I do.
Oh. But where is the bride's dowry?
Dowry? What do you want with that?
Oh, I must bless it.
Oh, very well, then. Bless it, and perhaps it'll multiply. Eh, Friar? Fetch the dowry.
Now, this ought to do the trick.
Go away. Go to the scullery if you want feeding.
Rude, isn't it?
Now, there, these hams could do with a little more smoking.
Help! Help! Let me out of here! Fire! 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 Help! Let me out of here!
Water! Fire! Fire!
Come on, men.
Come on, quickly! Water!
Robin, in the name of heaven, what were those bells?
Shh, wedding bells.
Rowena's here, but it's not too late.
Rowena here? I'll kill him. I'll kill him. You fool. Where is it? Let me at him. I'll kill him. Come on, you do.
He's on the gang. Fetch me that rope over there.
Dimititet vobis pater vestra caelestis delicta vestra. Si autem non dimiseritis amenibus, nec pater vestra dimitet peccata vestra.
This fellow's a bit too bold for my liking. Let's put him where he'll be safe from De Vere. And we'll be safe from Hubert.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Yes, yes, Father, I think that will quite do.
Amen. Are there any particular saints whom you would like me to ask to intercede on your behalf?
You keep us from our banquet, Friar.
We are gathered together today in the sight of God to unite.
Little John, the dowry. My good De Vere, never underestimate the power of love.
Quickly, Robin, the horses are ready.
Come on, Hubert, the horse. One more little offering that didn't find its way into the greedy hands of Prince John.
Shall we return it to Rowena's father?
Oh, no, I think we can find a more useful purpose than that. After Hubert's amazing exploits today, he deserves a dowry.
He seems to have all he wants right now.
Oh, somehow I don't think we're needed anymore. Aren't you going to hand it over and come with us?
No, I think I'll stay. You never know. They may decide they like each other well enough to get married.
Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood. He called the greatest archers to a tavern on the green. They vowed to help the people of the king. They handled all the trouble on the English country scene and still found plenty of time to sing. Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood.